and good evening. Welcome to BEC Channel 7 Nightly News. Today is the 12th of June, 2001. On the broadcast tonight, mountain climbers begin peace climb on tallest mountain of the world, Mount Everest. Also, George Bush was seen signing a document with French officials earlier today, and Juan Garza was sentenced to death after drug-related incidences. To start off tonight's broadcast, a speech was made on Harvard Square earlier this morning. The speech was not made by a politician, however, but by a familiar figure to music lovers alike. Bono, well known as the lead singer of his band U2, crosses unfamiliar territory when delivering his commencement speech to the 2001 graduating class. Here is Michelle Rodriguez, who went on site to report Bono's speech. Michelle?
Earlier today, I had the privilege of listening to Bono's speech in my own hometown of Boston. After the speech, I had the chance to get a greater understanding of different people's views. Here I am on location at Harvard Square with Mary Johnson, who is a proud conservative woman, and she found herself unhappy at the end of Bono's speech today. She found herself cringing in her chair and really doesn't feel that the speech was appropriate to give at this commencement. Hi Mary, how are you? I understand that you didn't find the speech at all appropriate?
No, not at all. I found his speech very obnoxious actually, and it ruined my day. I found that his use of swearing was very inappropriate, and that his tone / the use of his language was very unnecessary, and he only talked about one point of view, which did not agree with mine.
I see. Well, did you feel there were any strong points at all?
I felt that he connected with the students really well by talking of previous personal experiences. By using this, his younger audience connected with him.
I see. Well, you seem to feel a bit negative about the speech. What do you think were his weakest points?
His weakest points were only talking about one point of view, his point of view, and not stating the other. He also swore, which I felt was very inappropriate, and talked about AIDS, which I feel is not such a great issue, so openly. He also shouldn't be talking about our great country in such a negative way.
Well, what are your final thoughts surrounding this speech?
I thought this speech was good to give to college students, but maybe not so much to give to the older community.
All right, well, thanks for your time. Now back to Kate.
Thanks, Michelle. My favorite line of the speech is as follows. I am rebelling against the idea that the world is the way it is, and there's not a damn thing I can do about it. These powerful words are just a small fragment of his commencement speech. He is saying that change is a good thing, and that the audience, or the generation spoken to, are the ones responsible for making the future a better place. Also, he uses the effective metaphor. Music was like an alarm clock for me as a teenager, and still keeps me awake from falling asleep in the comforts of my freedom. This metaphor is appropriate in the context because it gave the listeners a visual picture. How he relates the alarm clock and the music tells the listener how important music and his band is in his life.
Today I had the chance to interview a student that attended the graduation ceremony. Unlike Mary, she thoroughly enjoyed the speech and his outlook on life. Jennifer Smith, a junior at Harvard, attended the speech that went on earlier and is willing to answer some questions I had. Hi Jennifer, thanks for taking the time to answer a few questions. How did you feel after hearing Bono speak today?
I felt very positive and happy after this experience. I gained a greater understanding on life and how someone who came from nothing can still be successful.
Very true. In your opinion, what were the strongest points?
I felt that his strongest points were using his previous personal experiences, his humor, and he was relatable to us. By swearing, it made him relatable.
Yeah. Do you think that Bono was the proper fit to give this speech?
Yes, I do. By using his previous personal experiences, he established credibility, and he seemed more trustworthy. and by swearing, it kept our attention and made him more relatable to us as young adults.
Thanks for your time, and I know there are many opinions on the speech, and you and Mary definitely made the different sides clearer. This is Michelle reporting from Harvard Square. Back to you.
Coming up next, we'll dive into the inspiring story of the peace climbers on Mount Everest. But for now, this is Kate Collins reporting your nightly news. See you after the break.